Sorry about that interruption. I don't know what happened. It just, my PlayStation just cut the connection, but we should be back. All right. And we're back. Yeah. It just cut out. Hey, Mpumelelo. Good to see you. So, yeah, that's a bit annoying. To be fair, they are doing a bit of digging, and there is some construction work happening around where I'm at, and it seems like it have made it a bit unstable sometimes. But on the other hand, this seems like it was the PlayStation that lost the connection, because I didn't lose the internet. So, yeah, that's weird. But retry. Remember the short shift. Oh, scary. I think I am braking later than I think I am. I'm seeing that 500 board, and then I also start thinking I need to be a bit careful on the brakes, and then I just end up braking too late. Oh, sorry. Hey Mark, good to see you. The car is fast but heavy. That's the easiest way to describe it. Just need to refine the flow. There's nothing as distracting as the stream crashing. I hate when it happens, and it happened last time I streamed as well. Whoops. First experience with this car on a pad is insanely horrible. Yeah, exactly. Off for dinner. All right, enjoy your dinner, Morgs. Yeah, Alan, we're trying again. It's a bit slow. Whoops. Really a bit fiddly, this one. Oh. Please turn. Please turn, car. Oh, sorry, forgot to brake. Hey, Neil. Yeah, fast, loose, and no brakes. Exactly, I messed that up. Okay, need to find the flow again now. Oh, so sketchy and so scary, this car. I need to learn that bus stop because, yeah, and also here. Oh, sliding. Oh, we are aiming for the wall. Had to lift off massively. Oh, cannot control this car. Sliding. Now be careful. Cannot control this stupid car. I will read the chat in a moment. Just try to finish a few laps. I'm sure. I don't want to miss if anyone is trying to give me some useful advice. turn too late. Okay, careful with that bus stop now. 500. Yeah. Hey, Alpha, good to see you. Refill time. Okay, you're just going for the coffee. I'm having some trouble with that bus stop, I gotta say. Better. I think I was just hanging on to the brakes too hard for too long. And careful when coming off them. Yeah. Towards wheel spin. Got a horn. What could this be? We're in the 52s. Okay. Time for a short break. Whew. So far, so good. So yeah, that bus stop, it's a bit fiddly, and yeah, you're carrying a lot of speed and need to get it slowed down a lot. So. And yeah, all about trying to get off the brakes again smoothly, so you have a bit of steering. I'm really struggling a bit with that. And also, after the long right-hander coming down the hill, where you got the left-hander, where you, in this car, need to brake before the 200 board, coming off the brakes down the hill, you can really feel you are releasing a lot of energy. So you need to be careful with that as well. Also, maybe just make sure to get the car pointed towards the inside of the corner, so you're not having to release too much sideways energy. Sounds like I think I know what I'm talking about. I don't really, but that's what it feels like. 11th like deployed. Thank you very much. Yeah, we had a take one which crashed for some strange reason. So now we are doing take two. Let's do this a bit more. Hey Otto, good to see you. And yeah, I think I said hello to you in Pumulelo as well. Let's go again. Let's aim for a bit more. But it could be fun to also maybe just do a few before I end. A few race 8s, because I haven't done that much, but the few I did was rather fun, to be honest. We'll see, depending on if this turns into a brain melter. I have to end after a couple of hours, or so. I cannot go flat here. Need to sort that. Oh, once again, a bit wobbly, and by a bit I mean a lot. It's gone. And I did, yeah, it's also, I need to brake earlier, so now I'm just losing focus a bit, thinking about the mistakes I did earlier on the lap, and then I lose focus on where I'm at the moment. Okay. Let's forget about this lap and concentrate on the next one. Ooh, I forgot to upshift, but I was happy to not hit the wall. Get it slowed down. Almost too scared to come back onto the power brake really early this time. Careful, 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 careful. Releasing the brakes. Yeah, that's better. But I messed up the exit. Oh man, that was annoying. It was looking better. Trying again. Trying again. Here we go. Ooh. Scary. I'm not getting the line. Turn, and power. Still had to lift, but I lifted so much on the previous lap. Okay. That was a tiny bit too late. Getting on the power out of there this time. This is going to be just about the same, yeah. Oh, too late. Yeah. Oops. Don't read the chat. Just drive the car. Exit. Are we going to? Nope. Just about avoided the wall, so a tiny improvement once again. Oh, that's a bit too aggressive. We're gone. Purple, I am in time. Hey Gary, good to see you. 52.6. Working on it. That tight right-hander up the hill, I was taking in 4th gear yesterday and not losing much to the Ghost. Ah, okay. Could give that a shot. But I don't think 3rd gear feels too dodgy up the hill, and yeah. It's definitely springtime now. My eyes are getting a bit itchy. Okay. Retry. Bit too much. Okay, really hug the inside and turn the car right at the end of that curve. Oh, I hit the brake just because I was scared. And we hit the wall. Oh, okay, try again. A lot of lifting going on. Ah, yeah. Let's go and have a look. I can't remember. It's a 154 something. Let's have a look. $54.1, almost a $54.2. Yeah. So that's where we are at. I'm just trying to get some more of this time, just because I want to. And I've got about another hour to spend. I spent some time with the stream crashing and restarting, so I think we'll just stick with this for a while still. Maybe at some point I will figure it out. I don't know. Sort of remember to upshift this time, but I lost a lot of time already. 500. Oh, that's too much. Let's try fourth gear just for what is. I think I prefer. I think I'll stick with the third for now. Yeah, I'm aiming for a low 52 at the moment. Yeah, that would be nice if I could get that before I have to end this. Hanging on to the brakes for too long. That is simply what is happening. And that is not the line for this corner either. What are you guys saying? I was almost drifting the car into that corner, to be fair. Okay, yeah. Just enough for rotation. Yeah, almost, says Gary. We know Wood is driving. Oh, too much drifting. Hey, Marley Max. I can't go this one on my PS4 and a controller yet. Did it on my mate's PS5. Yeah, I bet there's a bit more feeling of what the car is doing with the haptic triggers. There's a wall coming up. Okay. Yeah. So at the moment I'm almost braking before the 500 board just to be sure. This still wasn't very good. Better. Time again there. Oh no! I was on a good lap. But now we're gaining. So we're going to beat our time at least. Ooh. But I threw away some time along the way. Never mind, now I'm losing focus already. I can feel it. 52.3. That's a decent effort, and we are only around an hour into this and getting close to the 1%, so I'm happy with this so far. Old mate Bob, good to see you. Welcome in. You lost at least 0.7 or 0.8 in the last sector. I definitely lost some time, that's for sure, because it was, yeah, I lost some time, that's for sure. Yeah, and I can see my improvement compared to the previous lap certainly dropped. Yeah, but we need to go again. But maybe just to be sure, maybe I should just save this one in case that was the best I could do. You never know. Let's just make sure we've got something and save the last 5 minutes. That should be enough. But we're going again. I'm out of coffee. That is also a bit of an issue. I don't have the telemetry app. No, I don't. But I think I'm not done yet. I think I'll just give the fast time another lurk. I need some more coffee, that's for sure. So I'll just put this on, make some coffee, and then we will carry on with round number 2 or 3 on this morning. So I'll be back in a moment. Thank you, Dorian. Thanks for hitting the like button. Hang on for a moment. Hey Sparks, good to see you. Okay, perfect timing. Let's have a look at this. So yeah, we know the braking point of that one in 4th gear. Yeah, just keeping it flat. And this is, yeah, where I tend to get it turned sometimes a bit too late, but on the other hand, you can also end up cutting the grass on the inside, and that will also throw you into the wall. So the timing of that one, so you can keep the speed up, it's a bit tricky. Rob, why are you not sleeping yet? Okay, and then the 500. And it's really dead on the 500, so I probably need to aim for a bit before that. And it's, yeah, we cannot really see the braking input, but I assume it will be coming off now. No? Yeah. But still in 5th gear. Just coasting at the moment. Yeah. So that's where I need, and I am sometimes still hanging on to the brakes at this point. So I'm going over the curb, fully on the brakes, and the car goes all sorts of weird. At least that is what I think is happening. You use the 600 before the bus stop. Yeah, that makes sense, Woody. Yeah, trial braking, exactly. I read what Woody meant. And definitely looks like a bit of a random number generating over those curves in the middle of the bus stop. Yeah, exactly, as Silver just said, bus stop is doing the corner and hoping for the best. Exactly. Yeah, on the brakes. And I think I know what's happening for me sometimes, because then I end up going a bit too deep into the corner, hanging onto the brakes for too much, and without thinking about it, I am turning the steering on the analog stick too much. So it's trying to apply a lot of steering, and the second I start to release the brakes, the car goes all exactly like that. That's the technical term of what the car is doing. So yeah, and you can see was keeping it straight until releasing the brakes. That's where I sometimes mess it up. I'm already turning before I release the brakes, turning way too much. So I just need to aim for the inside and be a bit more gentle. Now 3rd gear up the hill. Just well before 200 board. The final corners here, normally I don't find them too tricky. I just got nervous on that good lap I was on the previous time. Yeah, we'll see. This is just really be gentle on the brakes. Yeah, 3rd gear on the hill, learned something new today, so now Silver is going to go even faster. All right, we are diving back in, and the time, yeah, we've got around 45 minutes still to go. We'll just stick with this. I think I can sneak a bit more out of this if I'm lucky. And I'm going into race. That was because I was thinking about race A, but we need to go into this one. Third if you are P1 in the world. Yeah, and Woody is using 4th gear as well, so both things can work, I suppose. Rental car, let's just go for the yellow Tang. fourth gear for me is safer rather than faster. Fair enough. Okay. Here we go again. Sliding. Don't hit the wall. Whew. Thank you. What is that driving? That was just the randomest. The most random braking ever seen. Got that. Damo is back. Yeah, Damo, the stream crashed just as my mood was about to crash. It was sort of a very perfect timing, but yeah, then I could restart, and yeah, it crashed right in the middle of everything. The PlayStation just disconnected itself. I didn't lose internet. Just the PlayStation lost connection for some strange reason. Trial and error braking. Yeah, you can, Damo. I gave an extra chance, and that was the result of that. So I think that was the end of that, to be honest. Wrong gear. My life is too short for that nonsense when I'm trying to just have a good time in my spare time. Oi. Wrong gear. That looks like a wall. Ooh. I like to have 2 or 3 stab at braking each corner, see if I can find something that works. Same with the gas on exit. Oink, oink. Cadence, a very advanced technique. That was definitely just a safe way to take that corner, but we didn't die, so just go with that. Careful, 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 careful. Almost forgot to brake. Oh, I thought I could make it. 25% more expensive to use this car in the US now, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Gary. We should be forced to just sit here waiting around while we did the repair. Here we go. That is still slower than I've done earlier, so forgot to brake. That was stupid. Really need that third gear, but didn't cause too much damage either. But that was the wall again. Hey Wessel, good to see you. I haven't managed to roll the Aston yet. But never say never. Maybe it can be done. Oi. Sliding about. That was accidentally a fairly decent trip through the bus stop, and I almost got a bit surprised by it, and then I started losing speed. A bit too cautious. Yeah, that's slow compared to earlier. That was the time? No, that's turned out to be okay. No. These are not really some good laps, but just trying to keep it going for a bit. Maybe we can find some sort of flow at some point. That would be nice. If you haven't rolled it yet, you just haven't been trying hard enough. Yeah, exactly. James Bint, exactly. sliding about. We are gaining some time towards the end of the lap, at least. Oh! Oh, that was scary. I got too greedy. That's annoying. It was a good run up the hill. Hey, Dingle, good to see you. I've rolled a Group 4 WRX at Catalonia chicane. And multiple cars on the turn 1 sausage at Seaside. Yeah, exactly. That's really the deadly one. That is for sure. Oh, that was a shame. Let's try again. We lost some time, but we didn't hit the wall. No, too much. Jumping on the game, lurking. Good stuff, Neil. Good luck with whatever you're going to do on the game at the moment. A bit clumsy, that corner. Yeah, still slow compared to earlier on that split time. That's a bit of grass on the outside, but we survived it. Let's just try to get a good run onto the next lap at least. Too sideways. Losing time. Nope, there's a wall. Yeah, 54.1, a high 54.1. I'm going to hate this TT, but not as much as the kart. Yeah, the kart one I just got over with. This is a bit, yeah, you can end up hating this one, but this is a bit more interesting in a way, because the car is sort of weird and a bit of a boat, so there's something to work with. Below a 109 this time. What is this going to be? Yeah. Okay, hey Storm, good to see you. Saying hello from office, good to see you. A 52.1, that's decent. I'm not going to complain about that. But you can see now I need to get into the top 100. Just going to save the last 3 minutes. I swear that said 51 on the line. I need to save the replay. And yeah, I've got 20 minutes to go. You swear anyway. And thank you, Gary. Okay. Let's try a bit more. A tiny bit more. Yeah, the 51 is definitely on. Yeah, Gary, I tend to think so as well, because I had my moments of not so awesome on this lap as well. Okay. Let's try again. No! The words of a father with teenagers, exactly. All right, Demo, thank you for hanging out. I'll see you somewhere else during the day, I think. Or I'm sure. Just staying out of the wall. It's just too slow and too cautious. I'm not concentrating at the moment. A bit too late. Work. Hang on, Storm, I will read that message in a moment. Oops. Just get to the start-finish straight. Looks like I could also try manual transmission on this one. Yeah, the trick is to upshift early, right? Yeah, like sort of 3/4 up the ref bar, somewhere like that. Hey, Nokel, good to see you lurking. Okay, we've got like 15 minutes left. Thank you for sticking around till the very end. Sometimes I get lucky towards the very end. Other times, not much more happens, but we will stick with it. I think Sparks is probably streaming soon, and Key will probably be on as well. So there will be plenty of stuff to watch. I need to go to work for a bit, but I hope to just sneak in and say hello here and there. Oh, I should have been down to 4th. I forgot. But just so you know, if you plan to come back in 20 minutes, then it will be over. So you might as well just stick around for the last 15 minutes. And I appreciate you doing so, those of you who are hanging about. Ooh, was that a bit too late? Maybe. didn't. Oh, no, 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 no. That wasn't the best. Is that a wall? No. We escaped the wall. I'm not waiting till the end. I don't want to get caught with the clearing up again. Fair enough. Yeah, leave the party just before it's over. Gotcha. Ooh, I found some sort of line, but it ended up on the grass. It was looking good. Damn. Last one out stacks the chairs. Oh, that was annoying. I was finding a good line without losing too much speed up the hill, and then I ended up on the grass as well. That's a shame. I found it again. I'll brake early. So we can carry some speed through this. Brake early again. Point towards the inside. Oh, didn't get the best exit. What a 108. Oversteer. Oh, too much, too much, too much. I had to lift. I was about to hit the wall. But getting close. I saw something green. Hang on. Gary gifted a membership. Thank you very much, Gary. And Storm has to go back to work. Sent last email for the day. And stack the chairs in office. That sounds good, Storm. And then go back home and try this. And who was gifted? Woody was gifted a membership. Ooh, you lucky bastard. Thank you very much, Gary. Lucas, good to see you. Welcome in. I think I thought I saw your name there. Yeah, spam those apexes. I didn't find the line the same way I did the last time, but we'll see. See you, NoCal. Good to thanks for stopping by. That's what I'm trying to say. Ooh, scary, scary. Now I'm just all over the place. And Woody gifted a membership as well to NoCal, who just managed to get a membership on the way out the door. I need to restart this now. Thank you, Woody, as well. And Hugo, good to see you. You are arriving right at the end of part 2. my PlayStation decided to disconnect in the middle of part 1, but shouldn't have been up to 5th gear there. That was just unnecessary. Driving all over the grass as well. Ah, that is slow. Yeah. Okay. Careful. A bit too late. A bit too late. Yeah. And now the car does that sort of stuff. That was also a bit too late. I was thinking about Group 3 brake markers there for a short moment. Oh. Hey, Adam. Nice to put a face to the name. Good to see you, Adam. Does Woody look like Pinocchio? It's harder to hit the person you want than using Spark's unload animation. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, scary. Better run out of there this time. Okay. That was better before. Don't brake too late. Don't brake too late. The general theme of this time trial. Don't brake too late. Just let it roll. Don't brake too late. No! Will it let me continue the next lap even though I hit the wall? That was annoying. It was looking good. Now I'm just sliding all over the place. Let's see. Yeah. Damn wall! Yeah, exactly, Cars. Cars, I don't think I will catch you today. If I'm perfectly honest, you are too fast. Maybe some other day, but not at the moment. No, didn't get the line right. Sorry. Two sideways. Oh. Hang on. What are you talking about? Oh, speaking of that, Gary, back in the day with a band I was playing with a lot, we started messing about with, in everything we said, we had to swap around the letters N with the letters L and vice versa. And you can make out for yourself what the wonderful brand of beverage, Johnny Walker, what that turns into. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to say it, Marley Max. That's what comes out of spending way too much time in backstage areas waiting for the actual gig to start. Messes with your brain. Oops. That was definitely not the way to take that corner. We are actually past 11 o'clock my time. So we are going into a slight bit of overtime, but we are okay so far. That was too late. That was definitely too late. Feels like sometimes that that left-hand hairpin, if you short shift to fourth, you sometimes can get a bit better run out of that one, at least compared to this ghost I'm following. Power! Yeah, that's where I completely threw it last time. Just wanted to see what it did if I did the entire corner in fourth, but that seemed a bit much. What are you guys on to? Feels like late night. Exactly. See if anyone notices. Yeah, exactly. Careful. Don't go on the grass. avoid the wall. Ooh, the tiniest of tiny improvement. And we left the track. So yeah, nice sector 1. Thank you. Yeah, seems like I found, and it's baby improvements. Hooray! Yeah, we gotta read out. All right, gotta head out, I suppose you're saying. Yeah, exactly. Okay, see you, Woody. Thank you, and thank you for the gifted membership as well. But yeah, as I was saying, coming up this hill, now I'm just going to go do it very slow. Hey, Chris, nice time here. It's like here you've got the smallest window of where to get the direction change, and then you once again just hope for the best coming up the hill. Nice time by you as well, Chris. I think you have a 52 flat, right? So I'm right behind you. Yeah, you are there, and cars as well, and yeah, and Lindskjold. We've got some other Danish. Yeah, that's a fake Dane, but we've got some other fast Danes on this one. Let's just give it a few more minutes. I did get in, and I'm in top 100 just at the moment. And thank you very much, Wessel. Now that fake Danes, what the hell? Yeah, I'm sure you will, Chris. Yeah, it's Chris from the chat on the EU account. I'm actually proud that he picked the Danish flag. Marley has to walk the dog. Good stuff. Let me just do a few more laps, and I mean it sincerely. A few more laps. I think I can get into the 51s as well, but I need to end this soon. Just a few more. I forgot to save it. I am so stupid. No, anyway, doesn't matter. I don't really have time to make a video today anyway. 2 hours later, exactly. Oh, that won't be happening today. No, I'm too far into the car. Yeah, that was a bit too deep. I had to lift a bit too much. I want that sector 1 I did the last time. Just staying in 4th gear now. We are running way too wide. This is a warm-up lap.